Why do I feel addicted to someone who's bad for me? This question has been coming up so many times, and I would like to take a rather psychological approach to this. In psychology, in the field of operant conditioning, we learn about intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is also used in social media, and that's why it's so addictive. And the same can happen in relationships. Generally speaking, conditioning is a process that we can extinguish. However, it takes a lot of discipline and awareness. When it comes to intermittent reinforcement within conditioning, it is one of the hardest to extinguish. Why it's so hard? Let me explain on the example of gambling. Let's say you walk to a gambling machine and you put in some money and you expect any results, but the first time it doesn't work. You win nothing. You say, well, chances are maybe 50-50, let's try again. And then you win something. You win a little amount just to keep you going. Your brain has now learned it works. And then you try again and it doesn't work again. And then you try again and it doesn't work again. But then you try again and it works again. So now you see that the timing between it hasn't worked and it has worked has already spread wider, because now you had two losses in between the wins. Intermittent conditioning will go as far as making you think it works at some point, when in reality, all the times in between, they will stretch more and more and more. It actually hasn't worked. And what you will end up doing is valuing the 1% of time where it has worked compared to 99% of the time where it hasn't worked. So would you say you sell yourself underpriced? Unfortunately, this is what happens in toxic relationships. People who get hooked by knowing it has worked before will wait until the very next time that it may work out, when in reality, all the times in between, it has not worked out. Toxic partners will go so far with stretching your bandwidth further and further and see how far they can go. And this is why you are addicted to someone who is bad for you.